Welcome back to Coffee with Mia. I'm all ready for this episode. I have my coffee. I hope you have yours or your favorite beverage. Today's episode is about something I think we all experience at some point in our life. Waiting to be chosen. And honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the problem begins when we start attaching our value to those who chose us and to those who didn't choose us. Because sometimes, if we're being really honest with ourselves, it's not even really the person who we want. It's the feeling we want. The feeling of validation, the feeling of reassurance, and that emotional comfort you get by feeling wanted by someone. And to tell you the truth, once I realized that, a lot started making sense. Sometimes we chase people who confuse us because deep down we're hoping that their eventual approval will finally make us feel like we're enough. But the truth is, being chosen by someone else doesn't automatically create self-worth. And not being chosen, well, that doesn't remove your self-worth. I think a lot of our emotional exhaustion comes from trying to earn things that really should feel natural. Trying to convince, trying to prove, trying to be understood by people who will only halfway see us. And eventually, you get tired. You get tired not because you stopped caring, but because you realized how much of yourself you've been placing in someone else's hands. I think healing starts when your focus slowly shifts from, do they choose me? To, do I actually feel good being myself around them? And that question changes everything. Because some people, they give us attention, but not peace. Some people give us chemistry, but not clarity. And there's some people that only become emotionally available when they feel us pulling away. And that's not connection. That's insecurity reacting to distance. Real connection feels calmer than that. And maybe today, instead of wondering who's choosing you, you spend a little bit more time asking yourself, am I choosing myself properly? Because the relationship you have with yourself sets the emotional standard for everything else. And I think many of us are learning that in real time. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. And always remember, life is not easy, but it is worth it. This has been Coffee with Mia, and I will see you in the next episode.